And now to the recipient of the inaugural JB Fernandes Award for NGO Excellence in Trinidad and Tobago. Vision on Mission is dedicated to the rehabilitation and successful reintegration of former inmates into society. Founded in Port of Spain prison by Mr. Wayne Chance during his own incarceration, Vision on Mission assists ex-inmates to re-enter society, find gainful employment, and obtain housing. The organization also is an advocate for community strategies that help to prevent crime and address critical issues of the incarcerated. The Vision on Mission staff work diligently and strategically to provide rehabilitation services for returning prisoners, encourage the acceptance of ex-inmates by the society, and reduce the rate of recidivism, campaign against crime and lawlessness, provide comprehensive services for the treatment of delinquency. Vision on Mission benefits from a strong board of directors who represent a cross-section of Trinidadian government, business, academia, law enforcement, and judiciary. And now, please join me in welcoming Mr. Wayne Chance, CEO, and Mr. William Latchman, Chair of Mission on Vision, to accept the 2012 JB Fernandes Award for NGO Excellence in Trinidad and Tobago. Glasses off.
Representative for the Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Mrs. Camilla Passad Bissessa, Mr. Roger Samuel, Tobago House of Assembly, Mr. Owen London, the JB Fernandes Trust and families, the Ambassador to United States, Mr. Neil Patton, if I pronounce that right, representative of NGOs, media, chef that is between us. Everyone, a pleasant good evening. This is a great moment. This is a special moment. This day, this hour, represent more than just the prize, more than just the award, when in fact we are very appreciative deep down inside of our heart for this recognition and appreciation of the JB Fernandes Trust and family. But for us as an NGO, I recall 19 years of age, was sent to prison to do 10 years because I had loved a woman and I wanted to purchase a house for her. Came from a well-organized family, but was sent to prison to do 10 years in 1993. When I reached into the prison system, it was crowded with faces as young as mine. My mind was blown. Serious recruitment was taking place, and I wanted no part of that, and I wanted to help those young men in the prison system to choose a new path. How to do that, I did not know. However, one morning I realized that something was lacking, and I came up with the name because I saw that a lot of young men were in prison because they had no vision. Even those men who were in prison, who had a vision, didn't know how to execute it. So we brought on the name Mission. And we said we just didn't want to have a mission. We wanted to have something that is ongoing. So we put vision on mission. And that's how the name came about. And we went about the prison system preaching the good news of change. I never knew that this day would have come, but it is here today. Came out of prison and labor in the vineyard. I made my mother home the first in transit center. When inmate couldn't find a place to live, I put them in my mother's room. And they stayed here. Today, Vision and Mission has grown beyond my imagination, beyond my expectation. We didn't build Vision and Mission. It was not a concoct plan to make money for recognition or for this day. We did it because there was a need. We did it because we saw people was coming out of prison and they needed hope. They needed another chance. And I realized that God didn't allow me to born in the family of the chances by chance, but to give others a second chance. I want to thank the past government and the present government for their support to Vision and Mission, because without their support, as well as the public and well-wishers, Vision and Mission would have not become what it is today. Today I want to celebrate this with every one of you. And by extension, those who would view it via television and the world, I want to thank you, the United Nations. And I must want to say to the families of JB Fernandes, this is your first award in Trinidad and Tobago for the JB's Award for NGO Excellence. This represents indeed a permanent transformation, a permanent change in our social development. This speaks to, even though someone would have stumbled, if they pick up themselves and do it the right way, they can achieve anything. I thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Wayne, for those inspiring words and for the mission of your organization and your effectiveness in carrying it out. You clearly are an inspiration to your peers, and that's something that all of us need. I want to take a very quick moment for a housekeeping item. I would ask that all of those organizations that receive special recognition tonight, if you could take just a few minutes to come down front. We'd love to get a picture with the certificates that we have for you, and that'll be another memento of the evening for you. And with that, I would thank you all for joining us this evening. We look forward to seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning for still more sessions in this very productive conference. Thank you all so much for attending.